built here in Chatham and launched from slip 7, which is the slipway that sticks out right at the far end there. But she said from 1962 till 1991. Essentially she was a spy submarine during the Cold War, which means what she did and where she went, we have absolutely no idea. It's all under the Official Secrets Act, and it's going to stay that way for a very long time to come. She's very special to Chatham though, because she is one of 6 Oberon class diesel electric subs built here in Chatham, 3 for the British Navy and 3 for the Canadian Navy. But she was the very last warship built for the Royal Navy here in Chatham, so she effectively ended 400 years of shipbuilding here. Some of her outside features that you can see, up the front there is her sonar dome. That is essentially the eyes and ears of the submarine listening out to those passing vessels. Underneath that you can see 3 of her torpedo tubes, and it is mirrored on the other side. We will get a closer look at those once we're on board. The square metal plates that you guys can see sticking up in the air, they are her forward hydroplanes. She's also got a set on her arm, and these control the angle and depth of the submarine as it's diving under the water. The big round belly that you see, there's not lots and lots of space. We aren't going to have much room on board at all. These are her ballast tanks. They fill with water to make her nice and heavy. They're at about 400 tonnes her overall weight once they're filled with water. And this drops her below sea level, and then using compressed air they can force that water out, bring her back up to the surface. And then lastly, behind us you have her fin, and on there we have 4 of her masts on show. In order of closest to us to furthest away, you have her attack periscope, a search periscope, a radar, and her communications at the end there on its own. We're going to head on board, but to do so we're going to be going down a ladder, so please do turn and face that ladder as you're coming through. This will do 2 things. It means you're watching your feet and where they're going, and it naturally will keep your head tucked in so you don't hit your head on the way in. Once we're inside, at the bottom of that ladder there is a little mat. Do give your feet a wipe. It's very slippery on this and on the ladder. We don't want you slipping and sliding once you're inside, so give your feet a wipe to stop you from slipping around. We'll then be going through 4 hatches. I'll show you 2 ways to get through. Whichever one you want to do is completely up to you from that point on. They do get progressively harder as they go through, so if you look at that first one or try that first one and think absolutely not, that is your chance to say so and come off. But the very last one is higher off the ground and it's far narrower than any of the others that we're going through, so it is the most difficult. Very last thing, if you have anything loose in your pockets, phones, keys, anything like that, do make sure they are zipped away. If it falls inside the submarine, it becomes one with the submarine and we can't get it back out. There is quite literally no one on site that can go down there to get anything out today. So if everyone is happy, we will head on board.
Cheers.
To the far end for me and just
Cool,
stand
thank
on
you.
one side.
21 inch, I believe. This is putting some like a Mark 8.
So you're right.
See, that's an escape tower there. This thing. Let me. That's what it says.
You're fine with it.
These to fall the suit. Was there before they go in there and
Yeah, you can always take it off after.
And then you just gradually breathe into the ground back.
you don't stop if you want to take down. Not full diving depth.
Jordan, don't get your head down. Jordan, don't get your head down.
Oh, and pass my back.
Sorry.
So this is the 4 torpedo compartment. Up the front there you can see the 6 torpedo tubes. In here you would have 22 Mark 8 torpedoes. So a Mark 8 torpedo is blue thing that is running the length of that side there. You would have 16 in racks below your feet and 6 inside the tubes ready to fire straight away. You've also got an escape cap in here, which is that silver thing that you guys can see. Honey, this is our very first hatch. Do make sure your feet are dry before attempting this. It's very slippery when you've got wet feet. But there's 2 ways you can do it. If one wants to come forward. So the kids aren't going to have any problems with it at all. However, the kids want to climb through is absolutely fine.
You can climb through it, yeah.
Probably was my pay, didn't I? That's what was used on the Oberon. Apparently one of them actually blew the bow off it. I like barley sugars.
This is the lowest rank on board the submarine. There are in fact 21 bunks in this room, so 18 where you guys are, and 3 just in the corridor as you move through. As the lowest rank on board the sub, they don't have much in the form of luxury, but as we move through you'll see the higher in the rank, the more privacy you have and things like that. There are a total of 68 men plus your captain on board this boat. And they would only be allowed to bring a few personal effects with them, so maybe a letter from home and a photo, and that is your lot. You then get 2 t-shirts, 2 pairs of shorts, and that has to last you the 6 weeks to 3 months that you're on board. To put it into perspective, the clothes you're wearing now are your lot for the next 6 weeks. There are no showers on board and there's no laundry facilities on board, so it's quite literally all you have. Your nice smart uniform would be taken off immediately and put under your mattress to keep it nice and fresh when you left the submarine. So you'd only wear it to board and to come off. And the shorts and t-shirt are what you'd watch for the rest of that time. So as we move through the submarine, we rise in the ranks, so you'll see the petty officers, the officers and the captain's cabin. With the captain's cabin, blink and you will miss it. It's very tiny, it's just on the right, just before the control room. Once we're through there, you'll see the attack and search periscope that I mentioned up top, and also the one-man control. So this man is controlling both sets of hydrophones and the rudder of the submarine. Once we're through there, we then see the heads, so the toilets. There's only 3 on board, 2 for the crew and the officers. and sorry, it's 2 for the crew and 1 for the captain and the officers. So it works out just under 30 men sharing a toilet. You'll then see the galley, so the kitchen where they're getting their food, and then we're inside the engine rooms. So she is a diesel electric submarine, which means all the diesel engines do are charged 2 sets of batteries, and that is what the submarine runs on to keep her nice and quiet. Once we're through the engine rooms, you then got the last hatch, so that most difficult one that I mentioned, and we're inside the stokers. So these are your engineers that make sure everything stays running while you're on board, and you back up the ladder along the gate, and whoever's first can open the gate and get off as soon as they're done. Everyone happy with the hatches? Yeah. If you have any questions, if you just head off the submarine, wait on the side, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you've got there. Alright? So if you're ready, we'll start walking through.
You just go down front. It takes long enough.
Cheers.
It takes like
It's a mess, isn't it?
water in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I've got board paper. Excuse me.
Cheers. Batteries. Interesting about single controls, because later boats didn't have that. It's one with 2 people, wasn't it?
Alright, guys, we're going to start moving again.
What happened to the commentary? She seems to be not bothering now.
Well, I think she felt she told us all this was going.
A little bit rushed, isn't it? I do wish we had a bit longer, really. But I'm hoping my videos of the controls come out okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've probably got a Haynes manual for one of these things, but it probably doesn't show you those.
No.
What happens if someone with a fat tries to take this tour and they have to tell them politely that you're not going to make it through the hatches?
Yes. Yes. I understand. Oh, engineer's position.
Yeah. I don't think I'd like to be in one of these.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I think one was the search and one was the attacker postcode.
Yeah. The attack one was the first one.
Yeah, the other one was the search.
The one with the search was the search one. Because I think they spend more time.
Yeah.